Today we're going to talk about spheres, section 10.8. Who can tell me what a sphere is? Troy, what's a sphere? It's a ball, like a basketball would be a sphere. A baseball. How about a football? No, not a football. But you have a lot of different spherical objects. So section 10.8. So here are the formulas for spheres. The volume of a sphere with radius r is 4/3 pi r cubed. Can anybody guess why it's a radius cubed? Because volume, and volume is always units what? Cubed. So it's 4/3 pi r cubed. Surface area of a sphere with radius r is 4 pi r squared. Can anybody guess why this one is radius squared? Because it is surface area. Surface area is radius squared. Volume is radius cubed. Nice job. So we're going to use those formulas to try and find the information here. So number one, find each measurement. Give your answer in terms of pi. Number one, I want to find the volume of the sphere. Now notice volume. Oops, hit the wrong button. Volume is 4/3 pi r cubed. What is my radius here, Jessica? So I have 4/3 pi 5 cubed. What is 5 cubed, Jess? Huh? 5 squared is 25. What's 5 cubed? 125. So I have 4/3 pi times 125. What's 125 times 4? 500. So I get 500 divided by 3 pi. And if I leave it in terms of pi, we can just leave it as that right there. If I work it out, I think you get what, like 166? 166.6 repeating pi. But if you're leaving it in terms of pi, just leave it as a fraction there as well. So that's fine. Number two, find the volume of the sphere. In the sphere, does it give me the radius or diameter, Johnny?
Radius.
It gives me the diameter.
Oh.
I want to find the radius. What is the radius?
8.
Radius is 8. So I have V equals 4/3 pi r cubed. What's my radius here, Johnny?
8.
So pi 8 cubed. What is 8 cubed, Max?
512.
So I do 4/3 pi times 512, or 4 times 512, which is what, Max?
2048. What am I doing? It's making so much.
So 2048 pi over 3. Am I right?
Yeah.
There's the volume of that sphere right there. Nice job. Let's try the next couple now.
We can leave it. So then we have to find the volume.
So number 3 says find the volume of the hemisphere. Now hemisphere is what in relationship to a sphere? Half. So I would find the actual volume and then cut it in half. Another way to look at it here. So really I have 4/3 pi r cubed. Now if I'm going to take that times the half, right? Doesn't that really become 4/6 pi r cubed? But what's 4/6? So a hemisphere is nothing more than 2/3 pi r cubed. That is for a hemisphere. So if I were to plug that in, what's my radius here, Boger?
2 feet.
So I have 2/3 pi 2 cubed. What's 2 cubed, Boger?
8.
Times 2?
16.
So I get 16 over 3 pi feet cubed. Is that what you had? Nice job. And number 4, a little bit tougher. What happens in number 4? They give me the what? They give me the volume. So volume is 4/3 pi r cubed. They say the volume is 7,776 pi And that's equal to the formula. And what's it want me to find? What's me find the?
Radius.
Okay, so I just need to go backwards and solve. Do both sides have pi in them? So can I cancel off pi? Yeah, pi is cancel off. Now how would I move the 3 to the other side? Multiply by 3. So it cancels. So 3 times 7,776, isn't that 23,328?
Did you just know that off the top of your head?
Yeah. Equals 4r cubed. And then I want to divide both sides by 4. So I divide both sides by 4. 20,328 divided by 4 gets me...
5,832.
So I have 5,832. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Equals r cubed. Now what undoes a cube term? A cube root. So I want to do the cube root of 5,832. And when I do the cube root of that, I end up with a unit that is 18 inches. What's that? The calculator is the one that has a little X button right there. Little X button by the square root symbol. And you have to hit 3, I'm guessing there. But that'd be the cube root. Nice job. Yep. It's one that has a little X next to it. I'll show it to you. Next thing we're going to talk about is surface area. Surface area formula is 4 pi radius squared.
Ooh, sleepy.
So, I can find it. I'll look here. So I have surface area is 4 pi r squared. What is my radius here? Hannah, what's the radius? The radius is 7. So I have 4 pi 7 squared. What's 7 squared, Kay?
49.
So I have 4 pi times 49, which gives me a surface area of, what's that, 196 pi inches squared. Number 6, I need to find the surface area. Does it give me the radius or diameter there? What do I want? I want the radius. So what is my radius, Camden? So surface area equals 4 pi 10 squared. What's my surface area going to be there? Oh, let's go with Payne. What'd you get? Meter squared, right? Nice job. So there's surface area. Alright, take a couple seconds. Try numbers 7 and 8 on your own. There they are. So take a couple seconds. Try these two on your own. So let's walk through number 7 here. The volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. What's my radius, Ryan? So 4/3 pi 6 cubed. What is 6 cubed, Ryan? 216. Nice job. So 216 times 4 divided by 3. What's the answer going to be, Ryan? Wait, what? 288 pi centimeters cubed. Nice job. Now number 8 is a hemisphere. So instead of 4/3, what do we want to use, Troy? So we say 2/3 pi r cubed. Now what's the radius here, Troy? So 2/3 9 cubed. What's 9 cubed, Troy? Isn't it like 729? So 729 times 2/3. What's my volume come out to be, Troy? No. Over what? Well, divide it out, man. Comes out. So what's the final answer come out to actually be? How much? 486 pi inches cubed.
So after you get
So nice job on those. Take a couple seconds, try numbers 9 and 10 now. Now notice they want the surface area. 10's a little tricky. They give you the volume. What do you need to find first in number 10? Find the what? Yeah, number 10, you need to find the radius. So 10, find the radius. 9's kind of more straightforward. Take a couple seconds, try those on your own. Number 9, I need to find the surface area. Surface area, remember, is 4 pi r squared. So the radius here is 8, so it's 4 pi 8 squared. What's my surface area come out to be here, Bryce? 256 pi feet squared. Now, number 10. First thing you want to do is you need to find the radius. What does the radius come out to be on number 10, Troy? Yep. Oh, did you not do the problem, Troy?
No, I did. I forgot the answer. I never wrote down the...
You need to find the radius first, we said. Max, what do you got for the radius?
4.
The radius comes out to be 4. How do we get that? Well, you set 256 pi over 3 equal to 4/3 pi r cubed. Pi's cancel out. 3's cancel out. Divide both sides by 4. You end up with 64 equals r cubed. So r equals 4. Now I plug that into the surface area. And what does my surface area come out to be, Max?
64 pi yards squared.
64 pi yards squared. Nice job. That is surface area. Is that what you had, Troy? Good work. All right, last one. Take a couple seconds, try number 11 on your own. Notice, it says find the surface area and volume. Leave it in terms of pi. Do not round to the nearest tenth. So when it says round to the nearest tenth, we're just going to leave it in terms of pi here. To find the surface area, add the lateral area of the cylinder, the area of one base, and the surface area of the hemisphere. So take each one separately and work it out here. Try these on your own. All right, so let's look at number 11 here. To find the surface area, add the lateral area of the cylinder. So what is the lateral area of the cylinder? Who's got that one for me?
Oh.
It'd be 18 times 12, or 18 pi times 12, which is like 216 pi. And then it says the area of one base. Area of the base is 81 pi. And then you got to find the surface area of the hemisphere. So surface area of the hemisphere. Now, if a full sphere is 4 pi, hemisphere means 2 pi, right? So that would be, what's that, 262 pi? And then I add those up, and what do I get? 459 pi centimeters squared. And then, what?
Wait, volume?
Oh, it's 162. Is that what it was? My bad. That was 162. Now you add them up, you get 459 pi centimeters squared. Nice job. And last but not least here, it said to find the volume. To find the volume, you do the volume of the hemisphere and the volume of the cylinder. What's the volume of the cylinder, Caitlin? 972, so it's 81 times 12, 972?
Yeah.
Right? And then you do the volume of the hemisphere. What's the volume of the hemisphere, Caitlin? 108?
Yeah.
And now you add those, and what's the total volume?
1080.
Centimeters, or pi,
Yeah.
centimeters cubed. Nice job. Here's your assignment.